Happy Sunday, everyone, and welcome to my vlog for the week of January 9th, 2023. So, this last week, my youngest was sick, my middle and youngest were both sick, and my middle couldn't stay home because he's high school, he has attendance requirements and all that. My youngest, however, I had to keep her home, and so a lot of my routine kind of got shifted. But that is just how it is. But we she's also very creative, and this is a kit. It's like a, what do you call these, window sun catcher, yeah, sun catcher kit for her birthday. And we worked on some of them, and it was a lot of fun doing things with her, like doing her kind of crafts with her. That was a different kind of there is a lot of sun in that spot. And but once we have like at least a dozen of different designs of the sun catchers. So once they are all done, my plan is to kind of hang them all to a dowel, like a rod, like they're made of wood, and just hang it from them and hang it from over the, what do you call these things, the blind. And I think she would like that. So we still have a lot more to go that day. And she couldn't work for too long. So it's like, okay, we will do something for some time and then you are going to take a nap. And it's hard, even though they're sick, it's hard for them to rest. And I don't think, as parents, we don't model resting, taking care of ourselves through rest is very well. So that is there as well. However, that being that, since the week was tough, I went and took a class for myself, a jewelry making class on Saturday. I have never really made this kind of jewelry before, and the teacher we had was amazing. And so I saw this pendant, and that kind of became the starting point for the rest of the necklace. And these are what she called aromatherapy necklaces. Like, these are lava beads at the end, and you could drop in little bit of essential oil, and that is supposed to calm you down, help you. I need to calm down. So yes, I think that was a good one to do. And I loved being in the class. There were students of various levels, and I was like a real level zero beginner for this. And I did enjoy making them. I know the colors here, she did not have beads in those to match the chakra colors, but whatever was there, I ended up doing. I think it turned out fine, and all of the beads, they did not come in the same sizes. If I choose the color, the size got changed. Either way, let's call it design. But I had a good time doing this, making this, and when it all got done, I was like impressed that even a zero level beginner could make this given the instructions. So that was a little bit of self-care for myself at the end of a difficult week. So not difficult necessarily, but busy week. When your children are sick, it's difficult. And I am reading this book, The Bullet Journal Method. I mean, I have seen people's very creative, lovely takes on bullet journaling, both on Instagram and sometimes on YouTube. YouTube would make a suggestion, and what I gathered is this is the person who came up with the idea, Ryder Carroll. And when I saw this book in my library, I thought I want to read it. I want to see what his thinking was and all of that. And so far, I have really enjoyed reading the book. I haven't, like, I am like maybe page first 20 or 25 pages, but I'm enjoying it. And it's interesting. Like, yeah. So that being that, I had to go for some routine blood work this Friday, and the lab where I go is next to a Joanne fabric store. And so I went in, and apparently they had a nice sale. I bought some, what these are called fat quarters. Quilters know this. I think everybody knows this, but yeah, these are fairly new items to me, but I just bought it for the pattern of the fabric. I love that how muted this one is, and there's this plus signs that I use a lot in my journaling as mark making. It just little florals, things that spoke to me. And I had to be very careful not to go overboard and buy like 100 of this, because I tend to go overboard. So I had to make sure, like, you know what, no more than 5. So I found 4, and that was that. But I enjoyed the time just walking through the store and browsing and all that. Today, like, in a few minutes, I think I'm going to go on to Get Messy, and they are having a kind of a junk journal meetup. What they're doing, they have some prompts for January, and when I came upon those, the invitation came to the mailbox, and I just signed up. I'm going to go, and that made me think, like, what am I going to go there with? So I started making my own with the prompts, and I'm only 6 days in, but I have enjoyed it so far. I don't know, I haven't had any time to work on this, but I have done 6 pages, and I'm going to continue to work on it. I will have the prompts list, so I'm good. And the one thing that I did do, apart from taking care of my children and cleaning house all week, is I finished my painting. It's just, I don't know. Suddenly felt like I want to draw some girls in interesting collage mixed media backgrounds, and kind of have them have not really affirmations, but things that I need to hear, directions, maybe reminders. Yeah, so I did that, and then I cannot tell if I'm complete with this one, but I like it where it stands right now. I don't know if this is fully complete or if I will have an urge to return and add something. But for now, these are 2 I have, and I am considering making a series of this, because I have shows coming up, exhibitions coming up, and so the show is in May, the exhibition is slightly later. But if I don't start now, it is hard to do enough work to go to a show. Like, you have to fill your booth. Whether you sell it or not, you have to fill your booth when you are there. And you just cannot go there with 1 thing or 2. So if I kind of plan ahead, maybe I will finish some amount of work that would be reasonable to take to the show. These are thoughts. Today's vlog is going to be extremely short because I haven't had much time doing a lot of amazing things. And I also have to go to that Zoom, and we will talk more about that hopefully next week. Until then, bye.